Hey everyone, this is 8-Bit Flashback, and I just picked up a Sega Genesis Ultimate Portable Game Player. And I wasn't planning on getting one of these, but it just went on sale for $30 at Family Dollar, and I couldn't resist. So it comes with 85 built-in games, but don't expect all these games to be original Sega titles. A lot of them are homebrew games. Well, let's see what's inside the box. So we got a manual, a charging cord, and a lot of empty space in this box. This box is way bigger than it needs to be. I actually thought there was something missing from the box, but when I checked the contents on the side of the box, this is all they're supposed to be. So here's a closer look at the handheld, and it's pretty nice looking, but the plastic feels pretty cheap. And it's extremely lightweight. It probably weighs as much as a Sega Genesis cartridge. So on the bottom of it we have a headphone jack and a power switch. Then on the side over here we have a spot for a lanyard, but it doesn't include one, you'd have to include your own. Then on the top here we have volume control, an SD card slot, a charging port, an AV out port, and an LED charge indicator. And there's something about these buttons that just doesn't feel right. I don't know if it's just because it's such a lightweight plastic, but it feels like you're going to break them. Alright, let's go ahead and power this up and check out the software. So we got our games here on the left, and then we have our previews on the right. And like I said, not all the games are original Sega titles. About 25% of these games seem to be homebrew games or fan-made games. I don't know what they are, but they're games you're probably never going to play twice. So even though I don't like the way the buttons feel, they seem to respond pretty well. As far as the menu goes, it would have been a little bit nicer if it had been more advanced, but it's not really a deal breaker for me. And as far as the LCD goes, it actually has a pretty nice display. You can view it at multiple angles and you don't lose any color. Usually when you're dealing with cheaper LCD screens, when you tilt them at an angle, you lose your color contrast and it's very hard to see. But it doesn't seem to be an issue with this screen. Okay, let's talk about the sound. As you can hear, it does not sound very good. And no, that's not my microphone distorting. That's just how this sounds. There seems to be a lot of distortion. And if you wear headphones, it does get better, but it's still not good. And really the only thing that makes it better is just to turn that volume down to where you can just barely hear it, to where it's not distorting very much. Because the higher you turn it up, the more it distorts. And as far as the gameplay emulation goes, it's surprisingly pretty good. In fact, Mortal Kombat 3 actually plays better on this portable console than it does on the Sega Genesis Flashback. Except for the way it sounds way better on the Flashback. So probably the biggest plus about this handheld is that you have the ability to play games from an SD card. So you're not just stuck with the 85 games that are built in, you can add thousands and thousands of games. And if you don't know how to add the games to your SD card, I'm going to be doing a follow-up video here soon that'll show you how to add the games to your SD card, plus how to add artwork for the games. So right now I only have a couple games on the SD card. I have a couple different hack Sonic games and some homebrew Mario games. So this game is Sonic the Hedgehog 1 with a spin dash hack. And as many of you may already know, the spin dash did not start till Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And it's not quite a perfect spin dash hack. What happens is when you hold down he just ducks, but you can hear him start to spin, and when you let go he takes off like normal. And Sonic 1 is already a great game, but with this hack, I think it makes it even better. And if you want to see more of my videos, just click any of these links.